Pokemon TCG Pocket has officially soft launched in New Zealand last week. We waited so long and I also finally had a chance to play myself. My luck has not been great, but hey, that's for another video perhaps. We now do know a lot more about the game, but what if I told you that there's a few things that you might not know yet? Welcome back to another Shinx TCG video, let's get right into it. When you first start the game, you will get to open your first pack. You have the choice between a Mewtwo, Pikachu and Charizard pack. But what if I told you that this choice might be more important than you think? If you choose to open the Charizard pack, you get a guaranteed Executor EX card. Similarly, if you choose the Mewtwo pack, you will get a Marowak EX card. And for the Pikachu pack, you guaranteed an Arcanine EX card. But this is not all that is different. The choice of pack also guarantees which full art starter card you get during the Wonder Pick tutorial. And the game will also provide you with a different starter deck for battles depending on the pack you chose. So use the information wisely when choosing your first pack. The trailer also showed some customizable Eevee items before, but did you know you already have these items in your inventory? When you go to your deck edit screen and click on accessories, you will see that you already have an Eevee card pack, the Eevee coin, and even the Eevee playmat. Equip them immediately, because honestly my coin flip luck has been much better since. You might know that there are only 3 immersive cards in the game, but what if I told you there's a 4th one? Fellow content creator Willow completed the Kanto Pokédex live on stream. This achievement will give you the immersive Mew card, which has a super cute animation. Thanks to Willow, I was allowed to show you his footage. It shows Mew gliding through the sky and meeting many Pokemon on his way throughout the day. In due time, we will all be able to get this card, as you only need to collect any form of all 150 other Kanto Pokemon, so you do not need any of these star rarity cards. But you also might wonder if this card will be any useful in any decks or any metas, but I will let Willow explain this answer.
Is it any good? No, this card sucks!
Shine Dust is a currency in the game that will allow you to purchase flares for your cards. This is actually something I sort of predicted in one of my videos before launch. Flares are divided in 2 categories, cosmetic flares and battle flares. By using duplicate cards and Shine Dust, you can buy these flares for specific cards as I show here. It will show you an animation of the flare being stuck on the card, and you will end up with a cosmetic flare you can equip to your card. This will then also unlock the option to buy other flares for a specific card. As we see, this will require a lot of Shine Dust in order to get all the flares for 2 cards per Pokemon. So how do we even obtain Shine Dust? Well, actually, the only thing you need to do is just to keep opening packs. For any duplicate card you pack, you receive a certain amount of Shine Dust depending on the rarity of the card. You might want to build a deck that uses multiple types of energies, but you might wonder how to do that. By going to your deck edit screen and by pressing on energy, you're able to select which energy your energy zone will generate. Be aware that the energy will randomize during the battle, but this will be the only way to play cards like Dragonite. In the shop, you can spend your shop tickets on many useful items and cards. However, we only get a very limited amount from the missions in the game. But luckily, there's a way to obtain daily shop tickets. For example, people might thank you after using their Wonder Pick on one of your recently opened packs. This gives you 1 shop ticket. Or they might like one of your showcase items or display items. This will also give you 1. Or they thank you after you've battled them. However, using this method, you can only receive 5 shop tickets per day. Did you know there's a very easy way to collect cards in different languages? All you need to do is to go to your settings and change the language of your game accordingly. In this example, I changed my game to Spanish, and it will then ask to restart. After the restart, you will see that my entire game is in Spanish. Make sure you remember what buttons to press, because otherwise it will be very hard to navigate in another language. I then opened a Mewtwo pack, and you will see that the pack art is also fully in Spanish. And you then open your pack like usual. I always do 1 spin, and the cards from this pack will then also be in Spanish. If you then go to your collection and click the world icon on the top, you can see how many cards in each language you have. You can change your language as many times as you want, making it much easier to collect other language cards. When going through the Wonder Pick tutorial, there's a page on special kinds of Wonder Picks. These are the Chansey Pick, Bonus Pick and Rare Pick. However, not all of them are in the game yet. The Chansey Pick, for example, is most likely tied to these promo cards with the Chansey icon. There's also a Bulbasaur and Magnemite card, so I'm not sure how the Chansey Pick will work in the future. The bonus pick will allow you to pick between in-game items. This pick will not cost any stamina, so it's basically a way to get a free item. The rare pick, however, is something we probably have seen already, where you spend free stamina to pick a card from a pack of a high rarity. Contrary to popular belief, you do not need to time your hourglasses. Any leftover time when using hourglasses will be spent on the next timer. As an example, I spent 8 hourglasses here, even though my timer is slightly shorter. These 13 minutes I had left over are subtracted for my next timer. You might have seen in the offering rates the mentioning of a rare pack. This is also known as a God pack. These packs have a super low rarity to appear, but the rewards are amazing. By scrolling down you can actually see what the rewards are, and you get basically a guaranteed rarity card in each slot of the pack. Did you know that the game guarantees you get a basic card in your starting hand? It's a very useful feature. However, players have started exploiting this feature by building decks with only one Pokemon. For example, this Zapdos EX deck only has 2 Pokemon cards and the rest are all items and supporters. Your opponent will have to knock out both your EX Pokemon in order to get enough points to win. Similarly, an Articuno EX deck exists, which also includes Misty cards, making it very easy for Articuno to build energy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'm planning an extremely big video in the future, so please subscribe to stay tuned.